The anticipation is mounting here as both sides get set for this matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Denver Broncos here at Sports Authority Field at Mile High.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance alongside Phil Simms. And Phil, we've prepared for this game by talking to the players and the coaches. What do you expect?
Well, Jim, you're right. We got to talk to a lot of people, and I tell you, there's so many things that are even in this football game. What we're going to look at and what both coaches told us. Special teams, look for them. Look for the hidden yardage. Which team can get the longer returns in the return game? And also, what has stopped or what can always be a problem in games like this is penalties. Try to keep them to a minimum. We'll see how it turns out.
Let's go down to the field for the latest, and here's Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I got a chance to speak with Matthew Stafford this week. And Jim, he knows he's going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. He's looking at this game as an opportunity to show off his ability against one of the best. Sort of kind of like a chance to prove he can play with the big guys. We'll see if it works out for him. Guys, back to you.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. Broncos ready to boot it down the field. That's a touchback. Here's the man who leads the Lions' high-octane attack, quarterback Matthew Stafford.
Jim, when you talk about Matthew Stafford, the first thing that comes to my mind, what a terrific throwing arm he has. He can throw it sidearm, overhand, any way you want it with velocity and accuracy.
The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. First down and 10. Launching it deep. He has the ball deep down the field.
When you play man-to-man against this receiver, you're going to have a tough time. Quarterback's a good thrower. Really hard for a defensive back to stay with him.
Bush is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. First and 10. Will go ground. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
You got to know if you're going to run the football, you're going to have a lot of short gains. There's going to be a lot of plays that look ugly. That's just the way it is. You got to live with it and know what's coming in the future.
Second down coming up. Stafford standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Looking at every option. Hauls it in for the first down. Well, you work all week long on a game plan if you're the offensive coordinator, and you come right out and it works.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of confidence, does it? Makes the offensive players, they feel good about what's going on, and it gives confidence to that play caller. That's just as important.
Reggie Bush is in the backfield. Stafford's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Brings it into his body. One of the underrated tight ends in the league is Brandon Pettigrew.
Pettigrew takes advantage of the fact the receiver on his football team is Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson usually gets double teamed. Pettigrew's one-on-one, and he gets the job done.
Johnson's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Second and 4. Bush going to be a tackle for a loss. Setting the lineup on defense, there is Champ Bailey, who has been a Pro Bowler almost every year of his career.
So many years in the NFL, and Champ Bailey still so fast, and his greatest asset, he can read the quarterback, read the drops, and still make plays.
Matthew Stafford will be under center.
Third down and 6. The tackle is made short of the first, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this early in the game, to watch the opposing offense march down the field and get inside the 20, this keeps the defense, they might be shaking a little, but if they stop them here to a field goal try or worse, that'll get their confidence back. Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
David Akers lining up for the kickoff. He's brought down after a gain of about 30 on that return. One of the biggest icons ever at quarterback, Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning is truly a field general. He tells everybody what to do, then he's able to execute it.
The Broncos come out. 2 tight ends on the field.
First and 10. He'll fire it out to the left. And that's a gain of 10. One of Peyton's favorite targets is wide receiver Eric Decker.
Eric Decker finds a way, Jim, every game to get behind the defense 2 or 3 times, and Peyton Manning loves that about him.
And today's starting lineups have been brought to you by Papa John's Pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
They give it to the running back. Tackle down at the 42-yard line.
Kind of refreshing to watch, isn't it, to see a team that has faith, the toughness, and the patience to just keep running the football, grinding out these first downs, resting their defense, and tiring out the opponent's defense.
First down here after the run. Trying to work that left side. That'll stop the play right there.
You can't talk about the Lions defense without a mention first of Ndamukong Suh.
Yeah, a lot of people say these things about Suh, that, you know, he does this, he gets personal fouls, he's a distraction. All I know is every time I watch Detroit play, the guy that hustles the most on the defensive side is Suh.
The Broncos at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
Second down and 5. Looking for an open receiver on the right. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer, but these guys nowadays, when you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done.
That reception gave them the first down. The handoff, running behind the tackle, throws the stiff arm.
The off-tackle run, it's just what it says it is. You're going to read the tackle's block and decide whether you're going to go inside or outside. Usually, this is the first running play every team puts in their offense when they go to training camp.
Offense lines up here. They send the tight end in motion. They try to convince them otherwise, but that's a false start on the offense.
False start, offense. Still second down.
This will be second down. Second down and 7. Working that left side. Makes the grab and keeps the ball moving down the field. That's a first down catch. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
That's a good job. He's able to get up and get off the field, and my guess is he's going to be okay. A little bit of a scare there, no doubt about it. That makes everybody nervous.
Now first and 10. Makes the catch. Stephen Tulloch in on the play.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
We've known Coach John Fox, we look at there on the sideline, for a long, long time. His days as an assistant, his days as the head coach of the Carolina Panthers. He took the Panthers to a Super Bowl one year. And now out here in Denver, where he's had great success and having to do it different ways. First with the Tim Tebow team, where they had to kind of change the offense to suit him. And of course, Peyton Manning coming to the Broncos in 2012.
Well, I did wonder when Peyton Manning was signed by the Denver Broncos, I said, well, how's this going to work out with a defensive coach like John Fox? They both answered that question very well, and John Fox, I think, really enjoyed having a quarterback run the show, and it all showed in a 13-3 record.
Caldwell's lined up now as a slot receiver. Third and 4. Screenplay is on. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
It's third down, Jim. You expect the team to throw the football down the field past the chains to get the first down. No, they catch them off guard. They throw a screen pass. Nice execution, and they get the first down.
I think when Coach Fox, as we look back at him again, when he first took the job, he had to be excited about what he saw on that defensive side. Before he knew he was going to get Peyton, he knew he had the likes of Von Miller on that defense and others.
They got good players on the defensive side. They have speed, Jim, and they have a good offensive line, too. So I think the makings of a solid football team were there when John Fox became the head football coach of the Denver Broncos. And then after 1 year, I think Peyton Manning goes, wow, I like what I see in Denver. A very good offensive line. When you have a good offensive line, that gives the quarterback a chance.
Play after play after play here on this drive.
Manning's back in shotgun formation.
Denver, touchdown.
Well, we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
The Broncos for the point after. And the point after is good. The Lions are ready to receive the kick. This one's not leaving the end zone. The defense comes out in the nickel. First down and 10. He'll fire it out to the left.
As much as these guys practice during the offseason, training camp, during the week, you think receivers and quarterbacks would always be on the same page. That time they were not, and it's another incomplete pass.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Second and 10 as they go ground here. Left side.
What a run by Bush.
When you see long runs like that by a running back, a lot of things have to happen. Of course, he has good vision and he has talent. But how about those blocks down the field, those blocks in the secondary? That's what creates long runs.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play.
On first down, it's back to the ground game.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home, they stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Tight ends in motion here. Second down and 7. The quarterback throws to the right. Incompletion there, just not quite able to get the feet down.
Terrible throw by the quarterback. Terrible route by the wide receiver. Oh, wow, what a shock. The football was incomplete.
Johnson's lined up in the slot. 3rd and 7.
He's looking to go down the field here.
And it's incomplete.
You're near midfield. It's 4th down. What do? I got the answer right here. You punt it. Play field position. Make the other offense drive the length of the field to score.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Lions defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First and 10. The give. Running to his right. And the tackle is made at the 41.
Monte Ball, boy, he's been into this NFL very well, showing tremendous talent. That time picking up big yards. Nice run.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. First and 10. Ball's going to get it again here. And that's a gain of maybe 5. Welker's in the slot. Manning from the gun, looking for a receiver on the left side here. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
Welker's a receiver in the slot. Now first and 10. Looking down the field and sailing out of bounds. Welker's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Set up screen. There's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the first down.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
Decker's lined up now as a slot receiver. Throwing now to his left. That brings the play to an end.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Decker's lined up in the slot. The quarterback will hand it off.
Well, the long run that time, and there's a lot of reasons why they got that long run. But the biggest one, the good blocking up front, but what patience for the running back. He did not panic because it took a while for that running lane to develop. When it did, he saw it, he hit it, and he used his talents to get down the field for the big game.
Caldwell's in the slot. Tight end in motion. First down at 10. Trying to find an open man.
Number 77 records the sack on the play. Loss of 4 on the play.
I know a lot of people are going to be surprised by this, but when you take those blindside hits, they don't hurt as much as you think because you had no idea it was coming, your body's loose, and you can absorb the hit.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Manning's going to take it from the gun. Looks to his left.
Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down because I don't think he could have caught it. So if he can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
Welker's a receiver in the slot.
Reset.
3rd and a long way to go. Has it. Denver Broncos in for the score.
Well, there's an old saying in the NFL, you know how many points you need? And the answer is more. So no matter what the lead is, keep trying to score. Nice job by the offense getting that extra touchdown.
The Broncos now will tack on the extra point.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. Matt Prater is ready to run up and kick this football. And he'll step out of bounds.
Johnson's going to get set in the slot for this snap. 1st and 10.
And the give to Reggie Bush. They break through, tackle him behind the line.
When you make play calls like that, you're not going to win many football games. That was a terrible call here on 1st down.
We'll switch sides and take a break as the first quarter comes to a close here in Denver, Colorado. The Lions still driving as the second quarter gets underway. Burleson's lined up now as a slot receiver. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
They tackle him for a loss.
The defense has really done a good job here in this drive. They got this offense in a third and long situation. Let's see if they can convert it.
Scheffler's shifted from tight end to a receiver in the slot. Looking to the right side and throwing.
And a nice catch by Calvin Johnson.
You just can't sit back there and play conservative defense in the NFL. The quarterbacks and receivers are too good. Third and over 10 yards, you play safe and you give up the first down.
First down following the long play. 1st and 10. Challenging the defenders to the right side.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
That pass play picked up only 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up.
The handoff to Reggie Bush. Ball is out. A recovery by the defense.
Runs out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
Now on first down.
Quick drop back.
Stands in the pocket, eyeing that left side. Incomplete. Coming up, 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Peyton Manning from the shotgun.
They're setting up screen. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the new NFL. Just keep throwing it behind the line of scrimmage and see if the athletes can catch it and make some yards. None there that time. A loss of a couple yards.
Welker's lined up in the slot. 3rd and 12 to go. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Caught it, but he's out of bounds.
This defense you're playing against, they're pretty good. So it's 4th down near midfield. Punt the football.
nickel formation here for the defense. Now 1st and 10. Stafford still has it after some nifty play action.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
So they complete one, and still it's 2nd down. Stafford's got it in the gun. Scanning the field. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
Gain of 10 on the play.
Reggie Bush is in the backfield. 1st down and 10. To the ball's out, and the defense has it. In on the stop.
That's what you call a takeaway. The defense just makes such a hard hit that they take the football away from the offense and they recover the fumble.
Dreesen's moved away from the tight end position to now a receiver in the slot. First and 10. Looking for an open receiver on the right. That catch will extend the drive.
That was a nice throw by the quarterback that time to get just enough yards to pick up the 1st down.
Welker's in the slot. Manning's gonna throw once again on this down. That's Peyton hitting Joel Dreesen with that pass. And here's a look at their red zone percentage to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. The Lions with a nickel look here on defense. Draw play here. And that's a big-time tackle. That keeps them 3 yards short of the 1st down marker.
Safeties now in the NFL have to cover like a corner, and they got to tackle like a linebacker. And that time the safety came up, and he tackled like a linebacker and stopped that outside run.
Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation. Tight ends in motion here. Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Surveys. Broncos in the end zone.
What a tough throw and catch into a tight spot right there for the touchdown. But today's game, these players are so good, that you have to throw it in traffic. They got to make the catch. That time he did.
The Broncos with the PAT to come. The point after try is in the books.
Broncos ready to boot it down the field. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
The quarterback throws to the right.
Good job that time by the defense. Nice reaction. Seeing the short throw coming up and getting their arms around the runner and making the tackle.
Matthew Stafford will be under center. Second down and 8. Bush has got it on the handoff. He'll be brought down, but not before picking up the first down.
What a nice run by the running back. Picks up big yards, and he did everything that time. He picked the proper hole, gets through it, and shows that speed to get the long gain.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Looking to the right side and throwing. Oh, that could have been intercepted, but he couldn't hold on.
The defense got away with one that time. It wasn't a good play on their part. It was just bad timing by the quarterback and receiver.
And Pettigrew's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. Matthew Stafford from the shotgun.
Easy catch there. No one near him. He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Stafford in shotgun formation. An incompletion right there, but it really should have been an interception.
Well, Jim, I can't say that's great defense. That's just a poor throw and a poor route run by the wide receiver.
The Detroit Lions a year ago went from a playoff team to 4-12. What in the world happened?
They were out of control. It's that simple. Undisciplined. And that undisciplined play led to turnovers, penalties, situations that the Lions just could not overcome. They got to be much better this year.
Thomas is a receiver in the slot.
2nd and 10. Thrown incomplete.
Not much the offense can do in a situation like this. 3rd and long, what you probably will have to do is either surprise them with a run or throw it short and hope somebody can make a play and pick up a first down.
But you look at the Lions, and of course there are some very big-time parts there they have on hand. You got the quarterback Stafford. And of course you got the incredible receiver and former cover man on our game. Talking about Calvin Johnson Jr.
Yeah, how about that? You know what they got to do? They got to show more patience running the football, take some pressure off of Matthew Stafford, limit the hits on him. He took a lot of hits last year. And if you do that, that's actually going to open up Calvin Johnson even more down the field. Good job by the offense. They're in the red zone. They're down by more than 7, but the defense, can you stop them and just give up the field goal try?
They've got a first down now after that catch. So first and goal to go. Challenging the defenders to the right side.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Second down now. Second and goal from the 3. They hand it off. He is in for the touchdown.
Well, it's a nice touchdown drive by the offense. They're still behind, but I got to say this to the defense. You're just giving up. You're letting them march down there and letting them get back in the game. Toughen up and get it done.
The Lions lining up for the point after. The point after is good. Lions set to kick it. That's a touchback. The ball will be spotted at the 20. Welker's going to get set in the slot for this snap. First and 10. Ball's going to take the handoff now. Welker's lined up now as a slot receiver. Second and 3. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Ansett in on that tackle.
Good job by the running back on that long run. It's one thing to have talent, but the first thing you need as a running back is vision. You have to pick the right running lane. That's what he did that time, able to get down the field and get that long gain.
Welker's lined up in the slot.
Now Now 1st and 10. The throw to the left. The Broncos now move the chains.
Well, when you get time in the pocket against cover 3, it's easy to see down the field towards the sidelines. You get easy completions just like that last one.
Welker's in the slot. First down and 10. Ball's handed the football, and he is brought down at the 39.
Well, but it's an obvious passing situation. When I was a quarterback, I loved it when they called the draw play because I know that defensive line, they're all trying to go after the quarterback, and nobody's prepared for the run.
After running it, it's 2nd down. That's Peyton hitting Joel Dreesen with that pass.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
Welker's a receiver in the slot. 1st and 10. He'll fire it out to the left, and he was wide open, bringing the play to an end.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the 1st down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Watch the blitz. Watch the blitz.
First and goal. In the promised land. Touchdown.
Well, the offensive line did it all on this drive, didn't they? Here it is on 1st and goal. Nice job of pass blocking, and the quarterback finds the open receiver for the touchdown.
The Broncos with an extra point try on the way. And the extra point is good. The Lions are ready to receive the kick. And the return ends after a run back of about 22. Reggie Bush is in the backfield. Stafford's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
I don't know what was more terrible. It was a terrible route, a terrible throw by the quarterback. Oh, what a shot. It's incomplete.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Tight end in motion. 2nd down and 10. Bush trying to power his way right up the middle.
Number 21 with the carry on the play. Gain of 7.
Well, you have defensive ends that like to go up the field and they think they're going to get to the quarterback. You know what you do to those kind of defensive ends? You run draw plays and screens underneath them. Take advantage of the fact that they're not reading their keys.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Gains 15.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a 1st down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
First down here after the completion. Drop back, shotgun formation. And here he goes. The quarterback will protect himself here as he slides to a halt. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. Reggie Bush is in the backfield. 1st and 10. Trying to work that left side. How did he drop that?
All you have to do is watch the head of the receiver. When they drop footballs, usually it's because you can see their head move the other way before the football gets there. That's what happened this time, and it's a drop pass.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Stafford's back in shotgun formation. Matt Stafford to who else? Calvin Johnson.
Nice job by the quarterback. Nobody open down the field. He throws it short. It does not get a 1st down, but it sure makes 3rd down a lot easier.
Nickel formation for the defense here. 3rd down and 1. Looking for an open receiver on the right. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
You might as well catch it because you're going to take the big hit no matter what. That time, the receiver lets the ball go because he was worried about the defender making the hit.
The kick is good.
Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
David Akers lining up for the kickoff. They'll take it at the 20. Welker's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Now 1st and 10. The quarterback throws to the right.
Quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
Welker's lined up now as a slot receiver.
First down and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. That pass play picks up the first down.
Well, it doesn't look like much, but it really serves the purpose. Picks up the first down, and now they have a chance to open things up.
The Broncos call a timeout, their first.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go.
Welker's lined up in the slot.
First and 10. That's over to Welker. Has the reception all alone.
The Broncos use another timeout here, and they have one left.
Following that timeout, offense back out on the field.
Welker's in the slot. Manning from the gun.
Challenging the defenders to the right side. Tries to ward off a defender with a stiff arm. It's now second down.
Manning's going to take it from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Target on the play. Third down.
The Lions come out in the nickel.
Third and short. Looking across the middle. The tackle's going to be made, but he's beyond the first down marker. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Looking for an open receiver on the right. Just couldn't get his feet down on that catch. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Second down and 10. Reaches out and grabs it.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets a completion. And there's some tight spots, not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
The Broncos have to take their final timeout. That's it.
Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. Dreesen's moved from the tight end position to the slot.
Trying to clamp down here on 3rd and 4.
Looks around. What a catch. Touchdown.
And what a touchdown there for the offense. The quarterback just fires that football in there. Look at the defenders around the receiver, but the receiver big enough, tough enough to go up in there and make that catch.
The Broncos lined up now for the point after. Makes the PAT. Matt Prater is ready to run up and kick this football. And he didn't get very far with that one. Only a run back of about 21 on the kick return. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Takes a knee. That does it for the first half. Lions trailing this one, which is brought to you by Verizon. We're back here now in this one where the Broncos are leading by 22. A check to the sidelines with Danielle Bellini reporting.
Guys, I got a chance to quickly speak with Matthew Stafford during halftime. Right now, his guys are trailing, but he told me he wasn't concerned at this point. He said, we haven't played our best football, but that's okay because we can still finish strong and get this win. That's it from down here, guys. We'll just have to see how things play out. Back up to you.
Thanks, Danielle, and now we'll go to the field. The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. The flag is out as the play continues. This big return's going to set up his team in excellent field position.
Personal foul, clipping, receiving team.
Clipping, I know from your days as a player, That's something that just makes you cringe.
Well, it does, and really cringe just for the player because it puts them at such a disadvantage. They can't protect themselves, and you're always fortunate if you don't get hurt when one of these calls is made.
And here we go. The first snap of the second half. Makes the reception.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Welker's a receiver in the slot. Second down and 2. Trying to plow ahead.
Well, to be a great offense, you got to be able to do a couple things that counters what the defense is going to do. Catch them off guard. One way to do it, run a draw play. They're thinking pads. You go with a run, and it picks up good yards.
Welker's going to get set in the slot for this snap. First and 10. Working that left side. Peyton out to Eric Decker. The Broncos now move the chains.
You got to catch the defense in the right scheme to throw wide receiver screens. Good timing by the play call by the offensive coordinator, and they pick up some valuable yards.
Welker's lined up now as a slot receiver. Staying with the passing game on first down. Dreesen's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
This play set up by the long gainer. Now first and 10. Play action. Peyton able to find Demaryius Thomas.
Boy, they got a good drive going here, Jim. I guess you don't hear that too much on the golf course, do you? The way you hit it everywhere. But this offense, they're clicking. They're making plays. Let's see if they can take advantage of just moving this football down the field.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. He's brought to a halt. That leads us to second down. Second down and 7. He'll fire it out to the left. And that's Stephen Tulloch who brings him down.
Good play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside, when you're inside that 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass. They did that time.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Sticks to his hands.
Gains 9.
They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
That's second down coming up.
Second and goal to go. Count it. Touchdown.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
He made it. Broncos ready to boot it down the field. He'll take a knee in the end zone. First down on the way. And the give to Reggie Bush. Good for only a yard. Thomas lined up in the slot. Second down and 9. The quarterback throws to the right. That's a gain of 7.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Throw the short pass, even though it doesn't result in a first down. Now on 3rd and short, all of your passes are in play instead of just the 3rd and long where you only have like 3 or 4 plays you can go to.
The offense needs 2 yards here on 3rd down after the completion. Play action fake, looking to throw. He has the grab. He steps out.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
That reception gave them the first down. Stafford's got it in the gun, looking to the right side and throwing. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Two tight ends on the field here. 2nd and 2. Johnson's taking the handoff. Third down. Toss to the outside. Breaks on his way. The 30. What an electrifying run by Reggie Bush.
Running backs who can pick up extra yards, they are so valuable. You can't always block everybody to the ground. The running back's got to do it himself sometimes. Nice job there by the running back.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. They send the tight end in motion. Stafford standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. That pass, well defended.
As much as these guys practice during the offseason, training camp, during the week, you think receivers and quarterbacks would always be on the same page. That time they were not, and it's another incomplete pass.
LaShore is in the backfield. 2nd and 10. Challenging the defenders to the right side. This doesn't look good. We've got a player down, and he's in pain.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that pain tomorrow. But the good news is, I think he's going to be okay. And once he gets a little situated there, I think he'll be back in the game.
So 1st and goal to go. Looking for a receiver on the left side here. Gains maybe 5. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Throwing out, makes the grab, touchdown.
Nothing like having a quarterback who has a good arm, who can just fire that football into some tight spots, and then it helps when your receiver got the talent and the courage to go in there and make that tough catch.
The Lions line up now for the point after. Inside of the uprights. Lions set to kick it. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Welker's in the slot. First down and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Gains 13.
What a job by the quarterback, finding a way to throw that football and pick up another first down. They are marching down the field right now.
They've got a first down now after that catch. Ball's going to secure the handoff. Gains 5.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Welker's a receiver in the slot. Tight ends in motion here. 2nd and 5. Screen pass. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Well, after watching that play, I think it's safe to say you can tell it's an injury to the lower body. Really big hit. Feel bad for the guy. I hope he's okay.
First down here after the completion. False start, and that sets the offense back 5 yards.
Yeah, listen, false start, and it can be the littlest thing. A little flinch, and it doesn't look like much, but everybody in the stadium can see it, and so can the official.
First and 15 after the penalty. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Rocks him with that hit, and the ball's going to fall incomplete.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Second down after the incompletion. Second and long. Peyton finds Eric Decker. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, it's a nice throw and catch by the quarterback and receiver. Puts them in good position where they have a chance to pick up this third down.
Welker's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. That's Peyton hitting Joel Dreesen with that pass.
7-yard gain on the play.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
And now getting set for a 56-yard field goal. An empty possession for the offense.
So many times when you see these field goal kickers miss it, it's just about mechanics. What was it? Were the steps wrong? Did he plant his foot in the right spot? And you got to hit that football in the perfect spot too. A little bit of everything went wrong that time.
First down here.
The handoff to Reggie Bush. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
And Pettigrew's playing out of position in the backfield here. Looks to his left. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
In these type of situations, when you're losing the game, it's 3rd and long. Don't try to be a hero, because when you try to be a hero, it's going to lead to a turnover. Then you really will be in trouble.
And Pettigrew's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Matthew Stafford from the shotgun. Scans the field. 6 in the books.
You see it so often now. If the receiver's not open, just throw it high, let him go up in the air, jump and make the catch. That's what we saw here. Nice touchdown.
Well, this works out about 40% of the time if you look back on history, and they'll go for that 2-point conversion. Interception. David Akers lining up for the kickoff. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Dreesen's moved from the tight end position to the slot. Manning's back in shotgun formation. Stands in the pocket, looking for an open receiver on the right. Pass is made, and it's incomplete. The hit jars the ball out. Second down following that incompletion. Tight end in motion. Second and 10. The quarterback throws to the right. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a nice completion by the offense. And what it does, it just puts them in a more manageable situation so they can pick up that third down.
Decker's lined up now as a slot receiver.
Third and 2. Ball's got it on the handoff.
Good job of knowing the situation on the offensive side. Third and short. Don't look for a big run. Just get enough to get a first down and get those chains moving.
Welker's lined up in the slot, and they go back to the ground. He's brought down.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short game, it served a purpose.
Peyton Manning under center.
Second down and 7. Looking to the right side and throwing. The tackle was made, but the first down is picked up.
Well, the quarterback's just too worried about his stats, so he throws that short pass, picks up a couple yards instead of throwing it down the field.
We'll switch sides and take a quick break as the third quarter comes to a close here just beneath the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. The Broncos offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the fourth quarter. Welker's in the slot. The final quarter underway now with this snap.
And the tackle is made at the 48-yard line.
On the run. Gain of 2 on the play.
Welker's a receiver in the slot.
Second down and 7.
Peyton able to find Demaryius Thomas.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. 3rd and 1.
Ball's going to take the handoff now.
Good job by the offense, getting another first down. You can tell by looking down on the field that defense, hands on their knees. They are getting tired.
Caldwell's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Manning's going to take it from the gun.
It's over to Welker, and Wes Welker hauls it in.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. They send the tight end in motion. First and 10. Into the open flat. Broncos, touchdown!
You want to make your coach happy? Have the lead and have your offense just keep pushing the football down the field and score and increase that lead.
The Broncos now will tack on the extra point. Count it. The Lions are ready to receive the kick.
He'll kneel here. No reason to try his luck on the return, so the offense off the touchback will begin at the 20. Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
You don't see it often in today's game. These gloves these wide receivers wear, my gosh, anybody could catch it. I don't know how he dropped it.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down.
Stafford in shotgun formation. Waits for an opening to unfold.
That's what all defensive coordinators love to see, when they don't have to blitz and one of their defensive linemen gets a sack without any blitzing.
Scheffler's in the slot receiver role for this upcoming snap. Stafford's got it in the gun, trying to work the middle of the field. They make the play short of the first down, and that'll bring out the punting team. 3 and out.
Good job by the defense that whole series. They put the offense in a tough situation. 3rd and long, they stop them once again.
Should be a routine punt. He's going to challenge the punt coverage. And he's brought to the ground.
Peyton Manning under center.
Now 1st and 10. Handoff. Spins out of the defender's clutches.
That was a running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Welker's lined up now as a slot receiver.
Second down, 2 to go.
The give to the running back.
Nice job that time by the ball carrier, getting it just past the 1st down mark. Big 1st down, keep the chains moving.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Leading on that running attack again here on 1st down.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Tammy's set now, split out wide to the left.
2nd and 6. Staying on the ground. They bring him down at the 29-yard line.
Well, they call you an outside linebacker for a reason. That means you play outside and you stop the wide runs by the offense, and he did it that time. Good job, makes the tackle.
Welker's lined up in the slot.
3rd and 6. That's over to Welker.
Manning complete as he finds Welker on that throw.
Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
Wow, it's just a terrible thing to see, isn't it? When one of the stars on your football team, even one of the stars from the NFL, you see he's hurt like this, and if it's serious, it's going to be damaging to the football team.
Caldwell's in the slot.
First down and 10. Challenging the defenders to the right side.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another 1st down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion.
1st and goal. He's looking to the right. Touchdown. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
Always hard to guess what the injury is, and don't like to speculate, but I think it's pretty apparent. It's an upper body injury. We'll let you know when we find out.
Matt Prater is ready to run up and kick this football. Twists away from the hit. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. Reggie Bush is in the backfield. 1st and 10. No one in sight. Has the grab.
The quarterbacks and wide receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
Scheffler's in the slot here for this play. Tight ends in motion here. Stafford standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Reaches out and snatches it.
The catch is made for a first down.
Well, that time it's a short pass to the receiver, and I give him all the credit. He takes a short pass and turns it into a long gain. He has the move to get it done, and he did that time.
That reception gave them the first down. First down, throwing again. What a hit, and the ball is dropped. This doesn't look good. We've got a player down, and he's in pain.
I think you can just tell by the body language and the way he's acting, that is an upper body injury. Hope it's not severe. We'll let you know as soon as we find out.
Thomas is a receiver in the slot.
Mike 51, Mike 51. And let's get this.
Second and 10. Looking for an open receiver on the right. He's tackled at the 30.
The defense has really done a good job here in this drive. They got this offense in a 3rd and long situation. Let's see if they can convert it.
Scheffler's shifted from tight end to a receiver in the slot. 3rd and 11. Looking at every option. The quarterback throws to the right.
Oh my gosh, he should have scored that time. Gets tackled inside the 5-yard line. Now we'll see if the offense is good enough to push it in.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Von Miller brings them down.
Second down.
Second and goal from the 1. Runs it across. Touchdown.
When you're behind in a football game, drive down and score. They did that. Now the next time when they get back out there, they got to do it again. Show some patience and drive it down the field.
The Lions with the PAT to come. It's good.
They're lining up here for the onside kick. And that gains a few.
Ball's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback.
First and 10. Handoff to the back. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
Four down. Mike 55. Mike 55. Eat.
They'll go ground. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Dreesen's moved away from the tight end position to now a receiver in the slot. Manning from the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. What a spectacular reception.
Sometimes the receiver just has to make a great catch. That's what happened on that play.
That play is going to be challenged. There is the red flag.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
You knew this was going to happen. There's the red flag, and the coach disagrees with the call on the field.
So the challenge pays off. The referee overturns the play.
Yeah, good challenge by the coach that time, Jim. The evidence was clear. And always, I think when you're a head coach in the NFL, you better have a trusted friend up there to tell you, watch the TV, and let you know when to challenge. Good job by the head coach. Well, that time the offense had great field position. They don't take advantage of it, but at least they get 3 points. Good job by the kicker coming in and getting some points on the board.
Broncos ready to boot it down the field. Makes a move and gets around the defender. And he's brought down after picking up 25. Matthew Stafford backed off the line, shotgun formation. Stafford gets it out to Brandon Pettigrew.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Scheffler's move from the tight end position to the slot. 2nd and 2. Von Miller gets to the quarterback.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. Gets a sack on the quarterback. And nowadays, you got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
Thomas going to get set in the slot for this snap. Tight end in motion. 3rd and 10. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Has the catch, but the feet are not down.
Terrible throw by the quarterback. Terrible route by the wide receiver. Oh, wow, what a shock. The football was incomplete.
Spins out of the tackle, and he is tackled at the 44. Tammy's out wide on the left. Now 1st and 10. Running back gets it on the handoff, and that's a 2-yard gain.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Two minutes to go in the 2nd half. Welcome back, coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. King's lined up now as a slot receiver. Second and 9. It's handed to the running back. That picks up 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Third and 2 here after the run. Third down and 2. Takes it from the eye. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
You're near midfield. It's fourth down. What do? I got the answer right here. You punt it. Play field position. Make the other offense drive the length of the field to score.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. Nickel formation here for the defense. First down and 10. Looking down the field, and he's going to be brought down. We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout. Thomas is lined up in the slot. Stafford's going to take the snap from the shotgun. It's incomplete. The defender had it for a moment, but could not pick it off cleanly.
Not much the offense can do in a situation like this. Third and long, what you probably will have to do is either surprise them with a run or throw it short and hope somebody can make a play and pick up a first down.
Thomas in the slot. Third and long. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And almost picked off.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
The punter awaits the snap. Set up, return. Here he goes. Steps out of bounds.
There's nothing like a good punt returner. Just give him a little hope. Just make somewhat of a decent block. He'll do the rest. That's what we saw that time.
This play will most likely be the last of the game. This game's come to an end. Well, what an exciting game it was, and let's go to our GMC never say never moment of the game. It's been a game we'll always remember. Jim Nance, Phil Sims, so glad to bring it to you.